The wind wreaking havoc on some folks pregame. Tom will have that story in a minute. This will be a touchback, and BC will start on the 25. Here's Luke's. And he stumbles here on second down, but keeps his balance. Has a receiver open. Caught at the 40-yard line by Joseph Griffin into Florida State territory, all the way to the 42.
The pocket. Get Castellanos outside. Kind of stumbles, regains his momentum, and a wide open Joseph Griffin Jr.
21 years ago. Castellanos going to dump it off here again to O'Keefe, and he's wrapped up at about the 34-yard line by Jared Verse, Florida State star from the 32. Castellanos over the middle, wide open. Inside the 20-yard line is Lewis Bond, and he's heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. The coaches told us they wanted to get Lewis Bond involved early. He scores on his first touch. BC.
Jeff Hafley told us yesterday it's the best team he's had. It's the best start they've had so far. Eagles on top, 7-0. Taking it to the house.
Man, we saw two bad breakdowns defensively. 7-play, 75-yard drive for over 70 yards passing. He had two penalties and still scored a touchdown. And now Winston Wright Jr. on the kick return. Gets some room up the sideline. And pushed out around the 28-yard line. Quick pitch. Benson gets the edge and has a first down out to the 40-yard line.
Well, he is thick, physical, and tough to tackle. Love watching Trey Benson on film. The latter half of last season, he really started to take over, and he's off to a great start. And talking with the players and staff of Boston College, they were quick to say, number 3, that's who we've got to slow down. That's who we have to keep under control here today.
2 plays, 2 carries for Benson. Play action pass here for Travis, and he's got his big receiver Johnny Wilson for a first down into BC territory. 6'7", 240-pounder who's had some trouble with drops. And they're going to keep it on the ground with Toafili driving the legs, but is stopped short about 3 yards at the 35. Let's see if Florida State goes for it. Again, Toafili shifting into the backfield. Travis to throw, and a flag is down. The pass is caught down the sideline by Johnny Wilson. Inbounds at the 14 to move the chains.
This snap count, excellent job by Jordan Travis. How about this catch, though? The concentration up high, fully extended. Mike Norvell said that's when Johnny Wilson's able to really make quality. We get this transformation down to the near side.
Travis, pressure off the edge, and his pass is incomplete. He had to rush it. He was trying to hit Keon Coleman. Field goal attempts. This will be a short one as well. 30-yard try. And so Florida State comes away with points, but still trails Boston College.
Said that's not who he is. Showed some immaturity, but a mature act by making that phone call.
And on 3rd down and 8, he dumps it off here. Robichaux, and he's going to be really close. They're going to mark him just short. 4th and 1 from the 34-yard line. Robichaux drives the legs and gets it.
In the trenches is where the fight's going to be today.
2nd down and 7. Another handoff, and this time nowhere to go. Kalen DeLoach all over the running back, Cam Barfield. Great start for the Eagles despite the weather being somewhat innocuous. And a huge running lane for Castellanos, and he's got speed. Runs out of play at the 32-yard line. We've seen 3 breakdowns defensively. That one goes for 27.
Our 55, Braden Fisk, he comes inside and opens up a big gap in the rush lanes. Castellanos recognizes it, and he makes this defense pay.
Bottom to open up the top of the field.
Castellanos is the leading rusher for Boston College. Going to flip it downfield. The catch is made at the 15 by Joseph Griffin, his 2nd catch.
Behind his offensive line, survey the field, and a strike to Joseph Griffin. Excellent job blocking that up.
You would imagine he'll sling it here on 3rd down and 15 from the Florida State 20. Castellanos instead takes off, and he's got some room inside the 10 and close to a first down at about the 6-yard line. Tripped up by Kevin Noles.
Call this number. Be surprised if we don't see this as an inside run.
And it will be right behind the center and the right guard. I think he got it with his momentum, even though he was pushed back by 3 Seminoles. It is a first down for Boston. Castellanos checking at the line. Play clock at 1. They got to snap it. They get the play off in time. Castellanos moving to his right and throws it away. 2 for 2 on the season. And he puts it through to make it 10-3. And a pitch to Benson. Got the corner. And picks up a first down. Good run by Benson to the 36. Which means that game clock keeps running, which only helps Boston College.
Yep.
Travis flushed out of the pocket, throwing on the run, and it's caught by Toafili. Steps out of play after he picks up the first down, and a gain of 19 to the 45.
Well, BC loses contained, comes inside, and an excellent job by Jordan Travis. That's when he's at his best, on the move, on the run, and a dime to Toafili, who's such a good pass-catching running back out of the backfield.
That's his 6th reception on the season. Now for the BC 45. Travis will keep it inside the 40. First down for Travis, and stays in bounds before he's finally run out at the 28. Jordan Travis on the ground.
Boy, just like that, Florida State on the move. I love the read here. He freezes the defensive end, forces him to come in.
Travis, bootleg. Catch is made inside the 10, inside the 5, and a touchdown. Jaheim Bell, transfer from South Carolina.
Dude, with the ball in his hands, little play action. Again, move the pocket, boot action. No one's there to account for Jaheim Bell. Makes the initial defender miss.
6-play, 75-yard, 3-minute drive. And the point after evens the game at 10 apiece with 10:23 to play in the first half. Quick scoring drive by Florida State to tie the game. They have 2nd and 9 from their 10. Castellanos going to dump it off to Barfield. And he can't make the first man miss. Great play by 3rd down and 14. And it's just going to be a quarterback run. Castellanos though has room past the 25. He's still going. And then scoots out of play at midfield. A 45-yard run with momentum suddenly shifting in Florida State's favor. He takes it away though.
Well, it's quarterback count, and a massive hole opens up off the right side. You had to be anticipating quarterback run.
On offense or defense yardage, and we're tied with them. Quick throw, open receiver, tight end Franklin, first down. And finally ran out of real estate, lost his footing at the 32-yard line, but a gain of 15. It will be alarming to the offensive lineman. Trying to get outside as Barfield tackled for a loss back at the 40-yard line by Patrick Payton.
Payton, he is twitchy. He's got speed and good feel here as he's going to get up the field and get the tackle for a loss. Excellent job.
See what Castellanos does here. A throw downfield. Oh, it was through the hands of an open receiver. Sam Candati to punt. Keon Coleman is deep. Hangs up in the air, and the fair catch made at about the 12-yard line. Is it a matter of time, Kevin, for Florida State? Just tied the game on the last drive. Run play here for Rodney Hill, getting the edge at the 20, past the 30-yard line before he's banged out of play. Gain of 14 to start this drive.
I love the jump cut, and watch the vision. He sees it open up to the outside. Quality block there by Bless Harris, pulling around. Speed on the perimeter. Boy, 29 for Florida State. He's going to be the next good back. You could tell, asking the staff about him, explosive and elusive, and a big pickup.
Gonna give it to him again here. Running room again off the right side, another first down. Gonna throw it here. Looking downfield, everybody covered. Backing up, in trouble, gets away, flag down, another flag pass across the middle is caught for a first down. We'll see if it comes back.
Made the call for the official before he threw the pass, as he's going to roll to his right. Face mask get grabbed. He kind of signals to the official just to let him know, hey, he got me right there. And talking to his receivers, it's a really good job by Williamson working back to the quarterback. And these two together have been great these last couple of years.
Benson trying to find running room, busts it to the outside, hugs the sideline and picks up about 4 yards down to the 21. Bringing some pressure, yep. Now the play clock at 3, they snap it. Here come the Eagles. Pass into the end zone, a lot of contact, and a flag. Incompletion. interception, but there was a collision downfield between Toafili and Cole Batson. Florida State, Kevin, first and goal from the 2, and Benson is in for the Seminole touchdown to give them the lead. Down the field and had the advantage.
Boy, double here, and a nice job hinging by Bless Harris. Quality hole opened up by this offensive line. Cut vision.
Thomas Castellanos has had a good day throwing the ball, but maybe the biggest reason you trail is because
rocky start for Florida State, but now starting to settle in.
Castellanos swallowed at the point of attack. DiLoretto on the punt from his 13-yard line. Keon Coleman is deep. Fields it on his 23 and grabbed at the ankles and brought down at the 20-yard line. Florida State 0 for 2 on third down so far. 3rd and 10. Travis climbing the pocket, taken off, being chased, flag down. And Travis in trouble, stayed in bounds, still going. And finally brought down at the 30-yard line, short of the line to gain by about 2 yards. Jaden Williams is deep. Here's the punt by Mastromato. That's a good one. Bear caught at the 30 with 31 seconds remaining.
Hopefully he's able to be healthy and come back.
Castellanos flushed out of the pocket, sidearms it complete, out to the 40-yard line. Joseph Griffin, and he gets out of bounds with 40 at the 42-yard line with 24 seconds remaining. 12 seconds remaining in the half. 3rd down. Castellanos over the middle. It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, ended up being behind the receiver, and now BC will have to punt with 8 seconds to go.
Boston calls on offense with illegal formation, been called on it twice.
The punt. Keon Coleman is deep, and it lands out of bounds with 3 seconds left. So Florida State will have to snap the ball. Let's see who comes out here at quarterback for the Seminoles. The 2nd down and 8. Travis will throw, lobs it deep, and wide open is Johnny Wilson inside the 40. Wilson wrapped up at the 30. Touchdown saving tackle by 42.
The play action pass, excellent pocket, and a big time throw right up the seam to Johnny Wilson. And a wide open target down the field.
Back to the rushing attack. Benson. He gets about 2 or 3. Well, Johnny Wilson, you talked about in the first half, penalty flag down.
He'll play him in the slot, the backfield, the wing. He's all over the place.
There he is again. Inside the 10, first down. And wrapped up at the 4-yard line. First down and goal from the 4. Florida State looking to go up 2 scores here. Travis wide open, back of the end zone. Touchdown, it's Preston Daniel.
Here for Florida State, as they're going to locate Preston Daniel. Now watch, he's just going to kind of sneak, and then he's going to release. Nobody identifies him. They're selling out to stop the run. Nice play action pass by
2nd touchdown pass today for Travis, 8th on the season. And the point after is good. Makes it 24-10. It was 7-0 Boston College. Had to refinance, though, your mortgage to pay for the lobster rolls here.
I think so.
Castellanos into traffic, and it's intercepted at the 40-yard line. What an incredible play by DJ Lundy. He was on the ground, and he picked it off. Starting on the 40-yard line with Jordan Travis in the game at quarterback, and he'll throw it. Jaheim Bell comes free, breaks a tackle at the 15. Another tackle, dives for the end zone. And down at the half-yard line, a 40-yard gain, though, Florida State.
Locate Jaheim Bell. Whatever you're at, he's just going to be right here. He's going to work right vertically up the field, and he goes unaccounted for. Inline tight end there. In between the linebacker.
Behind him is a fullback. And that's actually DJ Lundy, who just had the interception that was in the game, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Rewarding the guy who makes a great interception by giving him the football at the 1.
Love it. As a defensive player, you go give your head coach.
Fitzgerald puts it through, and it's a route now with
on his big board. If you really dive into the tape, you can see why.
And Verse at the feet of the quarterback. A flag is down, and there's a completion for a first down to Lewis Bond. Let's see what the penalty's about. Jared Verse might have been held that time. 3rd down and 19. short pass to Robichaux, and he's brought down at the 31. Fourth down at about 13. Florida State 0 for 3 on third down today. 3rd and 6. Travis in trouble. Gets out of there. And not afraid there, despite getting injured at the end of the half, to take on a defender.
One back they have that can truly push the pile.
They like Alex Broom. He was hurt last week, played a little bit today as Castellanos is close, might be half yard short of the line to gain. Joshua Farmer got a piece of him, but BC lining up to go for it here. 4th down and inches.
Imagine Robichaux.
And he did drive the pile out to the 31-yard line, so that should move the chains.
You can't be your own biggest enemy, and that's what Boston College offensively has been today.
Jet sweep pitch, Ryan O'Keefe, and Florida State just too much speed. Fentrell Cypress tracks him down, and Jared Verse out there in space as well.
And Alabama's looked, but Georgia's looked when they've had a national championship run.
Back to throw Castellanos here, 3rd and long. Wide open receiver is Bond, 1st down and more. Into check that Dino Tomlin on the catch. Mike Tomlin's son down to the 24 for a gain of 52.
Boy, middle of the field is wide open. Linebackers playing awfully shallow. Safety comes up. And
so 2nd down at 5. Robichaux straight ahead. Flag is down on the far side of the field. Another one. 4 down territory. So they'll run it. 1st down. Upended at the 1 is Robichaux by Noles, but it's 1st and goal for BC just outside a minute remaining.
I really like the way Robichaux runs downhill behind his pads, and a nice pickup.
Robichaux again into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
Christian Mahogany, Drew Kendall. Both these guys doing a really nice job opening up a hole. That's Mahogany on movement and a touchdown for the Eagles.
That was a 12-play, 80-yard drive that took 5.5 minutes. Looked very similar as that is yanked wide left. My goodness. Another mistake, this time by the kicker, Liam Connor. You have a great dual threat at quarterback. We'll see if they get Castellanos at all involved in the run game. Just a straight handoff here. Robichaux powering his way for a 1st down near the 16-yard line. Another terrific run by Robichaux. Although, let's see where they spot him initially. They gave him the 1st down. The sticks on the near side have moved. The ones on the far side are positioned as if it's 3rd down.
Ruling on the field as the runner was short of the line to gain. It's 3rd down.
Will they snap it? 5 seconds left here in the quarter. 3rd down and 1. They do snap it. And 1st down pickup for Robichaux to the 13-yard line as we go to the 4th. Gives BC the football inside the 30. They've marched down now inside the 10. And a tackle for a loss as Jared Verse is wrapped up and making it 3rd and 7.
They try to pull the backside tackle, and Jared Verse is not letting it happen. Right in the hip pocket of the offensive tackle.
Trailing by 15 points. Now an empty set for the quarterback, Thomas Castellanos. Design run. Castellanos hit. Pinballs forward. And appears to be short by about a yard at the 5-yard line. It'll be 4th and 1. They've converted twice on 4th down in this game. They're going to bring in an extra offensive lineman here, Jack Conley.
Well defended by Tatum Bethune, flying downhill. Block destruction, creating a pile. Nowhere for Castellanos to go. They've had a lot of success when they get Castellanos on the perimeter. Big people see a play action and get him outside.
Castellanos, just a straight handoff for Robichaux. He stood up at the line of scrimmage and did not get it.
By the Florida State defense, and this has been the bread and butter. Robichaux in the middle, going back to the Holy Cross game, but no movement up front for this Florida State defensive line. A.J. Lundy flying downhill. Braden Fisk.
And a bad snap. Travis going to keep it. And, boy, that's a backbreaker if you're Boston College. It's a ground ball back to the quarterback. Florida State trying to go to 3-0 and take its number 3 ranking to Death Valley to play Clemson noon ABC next week. Dump off pass to Ophelia out space. Over the ball. It's loose. It's picked up at the 8. And into the end zone for the touchdown. extra point in the last touchdown. You kick the extra point, you know it's a one-score game, but they're going to go for 2 now. If they don't get it, obviously, it's 2 possessions that you would need.
It's a good job by Elijah Jones. Plant drive, forcing.
Third into the country. Travis dropping back, firing. Open man is, again, Johnny Wilson. How many times have we called his name downfield with no white jerseys and a first down?
That John Pupil, the safety, he just gets caught looking inside, tries to reroute. Johnny Wilson misses, leans forward.
Or kick the extra point. We both agreed to kick the extra point, but again, hindsight 2020. Here comes an end around on third down to Keon Coleman, and fighting for the first down. He didn't get it, pushed out of bounds short.
Game where there were 17 penalties by one side. It's an outlier.
Mastromanno with a line drive, and beautifully done, going out of bounds inside the 10. Castellanos out of the gun, dropping back into the end zone, steps up, he has some room over the middle, he's past the 15, getting the first down out to the 18. Again, the feet of Thomas Castellanos, a big weapon for Boston College, 13 yards.
Boy, big gaping hole along that defensive line, opens up, no one open down the field. Castellanos hits the turbo and gets a first down.
Now he'll throw on first down. Everybody covered, Castellanos holding on, receiver comes free. It's caught at the 40-yard line. Breaking tackles is Bond. And out of bounds. The ball got poked away, but it went out of bounds.
Protection from the Boston College offensive line all day for Castellanos to stand back there, survey the field, and finally Lewis Bond comes open, and Castellanos finds him.
Timeout for an injury to a defensive player.
Trailing 31-22. Castellanos to throw on first down. Pressure in his face. Throws a deep ball, and it's caught at the 15-yard line. Ryan O'Keefe pulls it in. 25-yard gain. So 3rd and 10. 4-down territory, perhaps. This time it's caught. The tight end, Takis, short of the line to gain. Broom is held back. Castellanos will keep it. Trying to get the edge. He does. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. Deficit now for BC.
Going to pull the backside tackle and guard. Quarterback counter. It's a really good block on the edge by Trapillo to help allow Castellanos to get to the edge. Really nice job by him. Jab step in, cut out. Great short area quickness and a touchdown by Castellanos.
They went 95 yards in 2 minutes. The extra point is good. 3rd down and 3. 4-man rush. Throw down the sideline. Incomplete. Going for Johnny Wilson, and it's 4th down and 3. Florida State only used about 20 seconds on that possession, electing not to run it on first down. They got 7 yards, and they ran it on 2nd down. Williams is under it, and the fair catch made at the 22, but it was a negative play. So 2nd down 11, credit the front of Florida State. Now Castellanos to throw, gets hit in the backfield and sacked. Back at the 12 for a loss of 9, Renardo Green, the corner in the backfield with the takedown. 3rd and long coming up.
How about Adam Fuller pulling out all the stops, a corner blitz here on 2nd down, and Renardo Green comes clean, gets home, and gets Castellanos on the ground. Big sack.
Now you're 3rd and 20 from the 12-yard line. Castellanos back to throw, in trouble again. Stepping up, throwing downfield, pulled in for a first down at the 40-yard line. Ryan O'Keefe.
Great sticky coverage by Grady Vance. Nowhere at all to deliver this football. He is all over.
Does Florida State come after him here? 5-man rush. He's in trouble. He's tripped up and keeps his balance. And now sacked back at the 25-yard line. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by Florida State. BC will punt it away with 2:40 and counting as Castellanos was down. Wrapped up by Azarie Thomas, and Keon Coleman is deep. Keep in mind, Florida State huffed. Kickoff return earlier in the game. Coleman lets it bounce. It hits him, but it goes out of bounds, and it will be Florida State possession with 2:13 to go. The Seminoles some time. They're going to run it on 3rd down and long, and they do not get the first down. And a penalty flag comes in, though, late. It was a late flag thrown on the far side at the 40-yard line. Toafili down short of the line to gain by about 3 yards.
Foul. Face mask.
Oh, my goodness.
Defense, number 35. 15-yard penalty on an automatic. First down.
As they go to Clemson, a team that has dominated the ACC for the last decade. And all of a sudden now, it seemed like there was nothing but answers for Florida State, some questions, and I would imagine a lot for Coach Norvell.